Welcome to Research Rundown. Today we're diving into a groundbreaking study on the potential applications of artificial intelligence in medicine. A renowned expert in AI research is here to share her insights on the study's key finding. AI-powered diagnosis can significantly improve patient outcomes and reduce healthcare costs. However, not everyone shares Dr. S' enthusiasm for this technology. Joining us in debate is Professor, a critical analyst with a skeptical eye towards AI's role in medicine. He argues that while AI may show promise, its limitations and potential biases must be carefully considered before widespread adoption. Over the next 30 minutes, these two experts will engage in a lively discussion on the merits and drawbacks of using AI in medical diagnosis. From the benefits of increased accuracy to the risks of over-reliance on technology, we'll explore the complexities of this emerging field. So let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to share my thoughts on this groundbreaking research that has the potential to revolutionize the way we manage heart failure patients. The authors have achieved a significant milestone by demonstrating that wearable technologies can accurately assess heart failure states through cardiac response to submaximal exercise. This is a game-changer in the field of cardiology, as it opens up new possibilities for remote monitoring and proactive management of HF care. The graph similarity score, a novel method based on comparing seismocardiogram signals after exercise with rest, has shown remarkable promise in differentiating between compensated and decompensated HF patients. The significance of this finding cannot be overstated. By using wearable technologies recording cardiac function and machine learning algorithms, we can move away from invasive and costly procedures that are currently the norm. This non-invasive approach not only improves patient comfort but also reduces healthcare costs in the long run. Furthermore, the authors' proposed method has the potential to reduce hospitalizations by providing proactive management of HF care. By monitoring patients with HF after discharge, we can identify early warning signs and intervene promptly, preventing costly readmissions and improving patient outcomes. In conclusion, this research demonstrates a beacon of hope for heart failure patients worldwide. The implications are vast. We can envision a future where wearable devices become an integral part of cardiac rehabilitation programs, empowering patients to take control of their health and reducing the burden on our healthcare systems. As we continue to refine and implement these technologies, I am confident that we will see a significant improvement in patient outcomes and a reduction in healthcare costs.
Fascinating perspective from Dr. Now let's hear Professor Marcus W.'s analysis of this research.
I must express my measured skepticism regarding the claims made in this research. While the topic of tracking clinical status in outpatients with heart failure, HF, using wearable technology is intriguing, I have several concerns that warrant closer examination. Firstly, the study's methodological concern lies in its sample size and population diversity. The authors claim to be able to generalize their findings to all HF patients, but this assumption may not hold water given the lack of a sufficiently large and diverse sample. I believe this research lacks sufficient statistical power to support such broad claims. Furthermore, the evidence quality is also a concern. The validation process for the wearable technology-based assessments appears to be lacking in robustness, which could compromise the accuracy and reliability of the results. In fact, the authors' calibration and validation of wearable technologies seem inadequate, raising questions about their ability to accurately track clinical status. Moreover, I am concerned that this study may be prone to overfitting due to its small sample size or biased training dataset. The graph similarity score used in this research may not capture relevant aspects of SCG signals in compensated versus decompensated HF patients, which could lead to flawed conclusions. To put it bluntly, the paper fails to address these critical concerns, and I believe that more rigorous methodological approaches are needed to establish the validity of their claims. Specifically, I would like to see larger sample sizes, more diverse populations, and robust validation processes for wearable technology-based assessments. To convince me otherwise, the authors would need to provide stronger evidence demonstrating the reliability and generalizability of their approach. This could be achieved through replication studies with larger and more diverse samples, as well as the implementation of more advanced statistical methods to mitigate overfitting concerns.
And that concludes this research rundown episode. Engaged in a lively debate on the topic of revolutionizing crop yields through CRISPR technology within the field of agricultural genetics. At its core, this discussion revolved around two distinct perspectives: Dr. S. optimism regarding the vast research potential in harnessing CRISPR technology for crop improvement, and Professor S. cautious approach, questioning the current state of evidence and methodology employed in these studies. Both perspectives have merit, and it's a testament to the complexity and nuance involved in cutting-edge research that we often find ourselves at this intersection of enthusiasm and skepticism. This dynamic is precisely what makes scientific inquiry so rich and multifaceted. It encourages us to scrutinize assumptions, challenge conventional wisdom, and continually strive for excellence. We'd like to thank our guests, Dr., for their thought-provoking insights and participation in this discussion. And we appreciate the time you've taken to join us on this episode of Research Rundown.